Hey guys, VanBjorn20 back again, and it's time for another Nintendo Switch eShop update. We got 6 new games this week, so let's run through the games real quick and tell you all that we got. First game on the list is Severed for $14.99. This is an action RPG game where you take control of a one-armed warrior named Sasha who wields a sword. Basically, you're going through this nightmare world and search for her family, and it's swipe-based touchscreen control, so this is kind of like a mobile game where you use the touchscreen. There's not too many Nintendo Switch games that forces you to use the touchscreen, but this is actually one of those games. Basically, you do puzzle solving, there's secrets, there's battles, so when you use your finger to swipe the screen, you can actually, sever like an arm or a leg or a body part, so that's why it's called Severed. You can actually chop off like arms and legs by, like swiping your finger. So I guess it's kind of like Fruit Ninja in a way also. So if this looks like a game that you want to download, you can go ahead and do that for $15. Next game on the list is Phantom Trigger for $14.99. This is an action adventure game where you throw spells and combos to fight off demons in the Phantom Realm. I did watch a trailer on this. The graphics look pretty cool. They're like 8-bit style graphics, but it's really sharp and colorful. I'm really digging the art style on this, so if this looks like a cool game that you want to download, you can go ahead and do that for $15. Next game on the list is Rocket Fist for $9.99. So for about $10, you get an arena game where you throw robotic fists at your opponent. It's kind of like dodgeball and billiards all wrapped in one. So basically you're throwing these robotic fists and you can bounce them and ricochet them off the walls to try to like trick your opponent and hit them that way as well. There's also local multiplayer, and there's a one-player campaign mode in case you don't have friends. So if you're at home by yourself and you can't play with your friends, there is a one-player campaign mode as well. So if this looks like a game for you, like a dodgeball / billiards type game, you go ahead and download that for $10. Next game on the list is Ironcast for $12.99. This is a strategy / puzzle game that, again, you can use touchscreen controls, and it's kind of like a mobile game. So this is like twice now. This is 2 games in 1 week that we got a game that, to me, honestly, deserves to be on like, your mobile phone, not your Nintendo Switch. It's kind of like a crossover between Bejeweled and Battlefield. I'm not a big fan of puzzle games that do that, and so I'm gonna say pass on this. $13 seems like a lot to ask for a game that honestly looks like it belongs on your phone and not your Nintendo Switch. Next game on the list is Flip Wars for $9.99. This is a multiplayer action game where you stomp to flip over tiles, and when you flip over the panels, they actually turn your color. So, if you get the more color, then you win. And by stomping and flipping over these panels, you can actually like throw your opponent off the screen, and like it gives you an opportunity to flip over even more panels. Believe it or not, this actually has online play, which I thought was odd because it's kind of a weird game to have online play. And it has local wireless. So out of all the games, they're actually giving us, Flip Wars online. So I don't know, weird. It's another kind of game that I'm not interested. So if you are, for $10, you can go ahead and download that. Next game on the list is ACA Neo Geo, The King of Fighters 2000. So for $7.99, you can go ahead and download another fighting game. Neo Geo has been like crazy with the fighting games. It seems like every week we at least get one game from Neo Geo, and it's always a fighting game. So this game was released in 2000. There's not much to say about it. It's your typical fighting game. Kind of like really bummed out this week. I don't think we got too many great games. If I had to recommend any games that we got this week, I would definitely recommend Phantom Trigger for $15. To me, that seems like the better game out of all these. We didn't really get much good this week. Hopefully this video was helpful. Leave a comment below and let me know if you're interested in any of these games and if you can download any of these. Pretty much all for right now, guys, and there'll be more to come shortly. Thanks again.